Hello and welcome to Nobody Wake The Bugbear. We're not just an actual play podcast from Perth, Australia. We are a premium audio experience for your listening pleasure. You can say something, John.
Absolutely.
Thank you for blowing out the
That's
mic.
a good thing to say.
It's because they cue the THX intro. It's like, we are a premium audio experience.
All right, let's continue. This is the final of our colour anthology series of Mothership oneshots, the sci-fi horror RPG published by Tuesday Night Games. My name is Andrew, and I will be your warden for this evening.
Hi, Andrew.
Hello, thank you.
I'm not sure if you're aware of this, Jacob, but Andrew's actually an anagram for warden.
Fun fact.
Ah, that's cool.
Yeah, that is cool. I was born for this. We have a full crew today, as you have heard. Doug, how are you?
I'm here.
You are here.
Yeah,
You were here first.
I was. Shocking.
Good
I know.
good on you.
I know. Look, you're even clapping for me.
This
guys.
doesn't bode well for the game.
All right.
But it's not the only thing that doesn't.
Yes.
Next to Doug is a man who needs no introduction.
So
So we'll
let's
move
move
on.
on.
So we'll move on to John. Hello, John. How are you?
Well, I'm grateful for the introduction that I was given.
Good.
Imagine if I didn't get one. That'd suck.
It
Yeah,
would
it's because
suck.
you need it.
That'd be
Jonathan.
the worst.
Who would
People
not?
need to know who you are.
Beside me is...
Hang on. Yes, moving on. We do have Josh here today.
Yes,
Hi,
Josh.
Josh.
is here.
Oh, whoa,
Josh.
whoa. I don't need it.
You don't need it?
I don't need it.
All right, I'll cut it.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
it.
And lastly, but not least, we have Jacob.
Lastly, but not leastly.
Leastly.
Is that a word?
You're happy with just a squeal as your introduction, Jacob?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Jacob, this will be your first time playing Mothership.
It is. I'm scared.
Are you?
In the nervous-sided sort of way, like
Yeah.
before you go on a roller coaster.
I have just one thing to say to you.
Just one?
Just one.
Okay. You only get one.
Welcome to Mothership, the sci-fi horror RPG where you and your crew try to survive in the most inhospitable environment in the universe. Outer space. You will excavate dangerous derelict spacecraft, explore strange unknown worlds, encounter hostile alien life, and examine the horrors encroaching upon your every move. Let's get started.
The fucking self-echo got me so I was not ready.
It's easier than doing it in post.
Yeah.
This evening's colour is blue, so of course we will be playing MOONBASE BLUES, the fine adventure by Ian Yusem.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah?
Gives good Cowboy Bebop vibes.
Yeah, because it's the colour blue, but it's also blues. I mean, it could have multiple meanings there. Ian is also the creator of Hull Breach Volume 1, a sci-fi horror anthology digest for the Mothership RPG. A manifest of new eclectic terrors from 20 independent authors. And you can find out more in the links below, which I will provide.
Yeah.
We have all rolled up our characters beforehand. It took 15 minutes, all did it at once. Pretty interesting results, as we'll find out.
Yeah.
But we'll just get straight into it, straight into the adventure. Are you ready?
Yeah. I am, at least.
I'm as ready as I'll never be.
One from each of you.
No.
Thanks, Doug.
You're welcome.
I feel like I'm hyping it up too much in my own head.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Good. Then strap on your moon boots as we begin MOONBASE BLUES Part 1. Content warning. Mothership is a horror game for mature audiences. It contains violence, foul language, some sexual content, and depictions of mental illness, trauma, stress, and panic that may not be suitable for all audiences. Please be advised. The screen fades in to the surface of a small moon. A dust plume rises out of a large crater. A civilian dropship lays half buried within, covered by the grey moon rock and soil. The camera slowly pans in, showing an open hatch at the rear of the ship, then pans down to the ground, revealing a pair of boot tracks, followed by long gouges in the moon dust. The camera follows the tracks, picking up speed before slowly panning, showing a large 4-domed structure just on the horizon. And the screen goes black. Everyone roll a body save.
How?
Roll 2d10,
Thank you.
your percentile.
I'll be asking lots of questions.
And you would like to roll below your save.
My body
Below
number.
the body save.
So good.
That's
so
not
good.
happening.
No. If you roll a double under, you crit success. If you roll a double over, you fail.
Can't believe I actually succeeded.
Did you both succeed?
I got under 10.
Yeah, same.
Nice.
What about you, Doug?
No. I'm not going to do the math. I got a 49 over 21.
I got a 42 over 21. Over 22, rather.
I got a 6 under 24.
Doug, please take a stress for your character.
Me too.
Ooh.
And John, please take a stress for your character. You see inside one of these domed structures, an airlock door to the northeast of the room, closed. Another door exiting the room is to the west. In this room, laying on the floor, are 4 people, all wearing vac suits. The hoods open. The camera pans in to a man laying down. He begins to stir and opens his eyes. Josh, who is this character?
The name's Harry Kane. I'm a virologist from Earth and came out this way hoping to find something new to study. You know, things have been kind of stale back home, but see how we go.
What does this character look like within his vac suit?
Well, you can't see his face because he's got a helmet on.
No, the helmet is on, but the visor is up. You've got soot and dust all over your face. You've got a cut on your forehead with dried blood dripping down on your face.
Oh, God. He's a fairly slim-looking guy and, sallow cheeks. But, he doesn't look malnourished or anything. He looks like he's healthy, but he keeps fit where he can.
Dr. Harry Kane, you look down, and by your side is a duffel bag, one of them. Inside is your loadout. You look around, and you see another figure is stirring.
Okay, I'm gonna get my med scanner out and see how they're going.
Jacob, you begin to stir.
I do.
What does your character look like? Who is your character?
Fuck me, eh? My character's name is call sign Nova Blue. They are non-binary. They have a mohawk haircut with the little sideburny bits. Fairly toned physicality, but legs are terribly atrophied. They've got very thin, frail legs. And they've got they probably put spray paint and stuff all over their vac suit. They're very customized.
Do you wear a patch outside of your suit or your clothing?
Yeah, I do. It's I love myself.
Excellent. You have similar cuts and bruises upon your body.
Oh, fuck.
And you feel like you've been hit by a bus.
I do.
Even in the very low gravity of this small moon.
Yeah, sure.
You okay?
No, it fucking hurts, eh?
Oh, you don't look so good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, cheers, man. Thanks for that.
No, I think we're all in the same
You
boat.
look pretty crap yourself.
You look around and your 2 other companions are here. They do not seem to be stirring. Their vac suit helmets are both open, but their eyes are closed.
Is there gravity?
There is 10% gravity.
Cool.
I will use the scanner on them as well.
They are in reasonable health and they seem to be just unconscious. As you're bringing out your scanner, your brain feels foggy. It's like you've got a concussion. You think. And even your eyes start to blur when you're looking at your scanner. It takes you a few minutes, but you remember how to work it and you scan them and they are alive, heartbeat steady, but unconscious.
Doug, your character's getting a slap. Hey, wake up. Get up.
Doug, your character begins to come to. Who is this character and what do they look like?
You see a sort of like gruffish looking, spent most of his time out in the sun sort of fella. Crow's feet in his eyes. Short kept hair. What's going on? Nova?
Morning, sunshine.
Morning.
You look handsome as ever.
Oh, thank you very kindly. What the fuck happened?
Oh, fucking crashed by the think of it.
You rack your brains and you cannot remember how you got here. You have no recollection. You know you were on contract by Azure Horizons Company. You left a supply lane in a dropship and you travelled 3 weeks through space to the destination, Azure Base, an astronomical research station on a small moon. You remember, everyone roll intellect.
Am I awake?
They haven't woken you up yet. Everyone who is conscious,
Yeah.
roll intellect at disadvantage, please.
How do we do disadvantage with D10s?
You roll twice and take the higher result, the worst result.
Yeah, roll both of them.
Yes.
Yeah. That is a critical success.
On both.
Disadvantage. Yeah, I got zero
So
zeros.
roll again.
That's a fail, I think. Yeah.
Yes, 82.
82 over.
Over my intellect?
Yes.
It's 43.
Okay, so you take a stress. So add
Oh.
another stress.
Because I can't remember shit?
Yes. And Mr. Tim Avnico.
Mr.
Sorry, Dr. Tim Avnico.
51 over 43.
So you also take a stress. And lastly, Dr. Harry Kane.
I got a, damn it, 68 over fucking 49.
You have no idea what happened. You were on your ship, you were on the way, but since from that time of going in your dropship on the destination, you do not know what happened.
Hey. I'll shake him.
You walk over to the last remaining unconscious figure and shake them awake, and moments later, your eyes flutter, John. Who is this character?
My eyes flutter open. This is Dr. Eli Darko, previously a combat medic. And, I don't put up a fuss at all. My eyes just slide open, and they flick over to you. And I smile.
You're finally awake.
I was riding a windmill made of stars.
As you smile, one of your teeth is bloody and wobbling in your mouth. Your tongue flicks against it.
We could pop that out if you want.
I'd do it myself. Without much of a reaction, I pull my own tooth out.
Oh,
Oh, what the fuck?
It comes out without much resistance. It feels like you were just hit in the mouth by maybe the inside of your vac suit, or maybe you just hit something.
Did one of you punch me? Because I don't remember.
I look at my knuckles. Are they bloody?
You're wearing the vac suit gloves, the heavy
gloves
vac
bloody?
suit gloves. No, but they are covered in grey dust.
If I did, I put gloves on after.
I'm good.
You look around, everyone, and
Shall I describe myself?
yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
go
what'd you
for
look
it.
like?
What do you look like?
Dr. Eli Darko is very tall and very gangly. He's almost unnaturally tall. He'd be like 6'5".
Would it be a
That's
special?
unnatural.
Would it be a special issue?
7. Let's say 6'7",
A special issue vac suit, perhaps.
possibly. He's got, and his eyes are far apart. He's got a massive chin. He looks almost like a person that would have like congenital gigantism, but he's not quite to the point of it being debilitating. He's got long, silky black hair that's like stuffed under a cap, but normally it would just be like free, long, wavy black hair. And he's really pale and sickly, and he's got no eyebrows or any beard of any kind. He's like almost like some sort of gothy metalhead looking guy.
Are you a poorly made android?
Not the last time that I checked. Is there a serial number on this tooth? I don't see one.
All of you know each other, at least in the last few weeks you have been travelling together on the supply ship in the shipping lane and on the drop ship that you arrived on.
What's our ship name?
It's just a drop pod by the company, so you can name it if you want, but it's not yours. You're just transport to this moon for your assignment.
Drop Pod Alpha.
You are all scientists, are you not?
Yes.
And you have been sent as a replacement crew or an assistance crew for this astrological base, a research base. You were here to replace or relieve crew or on a special assignment for research purposes, and you remember travelling, but you don't remember how you got here. The slow hum of the air vents slowly recycling oxygen through a little vent in this dome-like room.
What is the purpose of this room that we are in?
You look around and it looks like some sort of outside airlock. So it's got, up on the wall is spots for vac suits. And there are 6 spaces. You see one vac suit is on the wall. The other 5 are missing.
But we're wearing 4.
I was going to say, so that makes 1 missing suit? So we're missing 1 person. Also, would we know dropships? Do they auto? They just happen?
Your dropship has thrusters and it's able to land on the
So
base.
someone would need to be in the pilot seat for that to
Yes.
operate. Okay.
And you did have a pilot. There's 5 of you here, but there's 1 person missing. What was their name again?
Are you asking or do we not remember?
You don't remember.
Okay,
so
cool, yeah,
try
cool.
to remember. What was their name?
Should I make a check?
No. What was their name?
I think it was Syracuse.
Lyle.
Frank Syracuse.
Frank Syracuse. You look around. He's not here.
Frank!
Hey, Frank!
The echo bounces off the walls around you.
I'm going to bring my hands up to my ears, annoyed, even though it's in the helmet. And then I'm going to stand up impatiently and take slow sauntering steps towards the airlock to see if there's a window.
There is a window. You look out of the window of this dome airlock and you just see darkness and the little blinking lights of the markers that signify several meters out from the base.
Nothing but God outside, fellas.
I'm gonna look around and see if I can find Blue's little chair.
Sure.
Oh, yes, please.
Since you are all a scientist detachment to this base, what is all your specialities? We'll start with you, Harry Kane.
Well, I got my throat clear. I did say I was a virologist, and I've got my med scanner out, and I'm kind of scanning everyone to see if there's anything that's causing this common memory loss, or if it's just concussions, or trying to find out how we're doing on a health basis. I spend my time studying plants that may be used for, I suppose, restorative purposes for people who have suffered from viruses or other ill conditions, and I'm really here to broaden my horizons, so to speak.
Doug, your character, Dr. Tim Avnico, what's your specialization?
Tim was a spaceship engineer and mechanic, so he's taken the full engineering route. He puts things together and pulls things apart, and yep.
John, what's Eli Darko's speciality?
Eli Darko is a surgeon. Started in field medicine as a medic traveling with mercenary companies. But he's got his doctorate. And he's pretty good at putting things back together. Of course, he's sort of good at taking things apart as well.
He gives me mad Dr. Frankenstein vibes.
And lastly, Nova Blue, what is their specialization?
Mostly in the piloting route, but had to get most of the way through a doctorate, so I pretty much just stuck the rest of the way for hyperspace. But yeah, pretty much. Wondering why I'm not in the pilot seat, mostly.
Yeah, you
Why I'd be over here.
don't know how you got here. You look around, your equipment's not here. Only one bag is here containing Dr. Harry Kane's equipment. You open your bag to get your scanner, you look around, there are no other equipment.
Nobody swallowed the rest, did they? Because I'd have to get it out.
How is everyone's health? I'm using the scanner. I just want to know what's going on.
A bit fuzzy.
I mean, Warden,
Yes.
I'm asking what shows on the scanner.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Harry Kane. The scanner shows up minor injuries, scratches, bruises, but no general health loss. Seem to be stable.
Any signs of sickness?
You can take samples of blood, but it will have to be processed at a more sophisticated location.
Okay, we'll wait for later. Why was only my equipment here?
So you said there were 2 doors to this room that we're in?
Yes, you've got the exterior airlock, and then the other side of the room to the west is the entryway to the rest of the dome.
The airlock is closed?
Yes, it is. Otherwise, you would be
Yeah, well, fair.
dead.
And open the other door.
You open the other door.
Yeah.
The lights dim and flicker, and the process of just checking the pressurization goes, and the door to the west slides open.
I put my visor on.
You put your visor on. Anyone else?
Is there like a maintenance panel?
I'll leave my visor off. In fact, I'll take my helmet off. Swish
Eli,
my hair about.
Eli, we don't know if everywhere's got oxygen. Best to stay safe.
Speaking of oxygen, vac suits have oxygen. Do you want to check your levels of oxygen and check the condition of your
Sure.
suit?
I have
Yes, please.
I have an extra oxygen tank. It was in my loadout.
Which isn't here.
Which
That's a
isn't
good
here.
point.
So, unfortunately, Dr. Eli Darko, as you expect, maybe one of the others inspect it, your oxygen tank has a big rupture in it.
Ooh.
That's not good.
I go over to the other one that's on the wall and I see if that one's ruptured too.
It has been taken, and the vac suit seems to be damaged. It's got holes pierced through it,
Mother of God.
and the oxygen taken off the back of it.
That's weird.
All right, guys, we're on our own on this.
I'm going to walk over the damaged vac suit
Yes.
using my zoology to see if it's been torn by industrial equipment or shrapnel or if it's been torn by some sort of creature.
It looks like it's got torn, maybe from a knife or a sharp object has pierced it.
I'm going to see if my own... Oh, I don't have my...
There don't seem to be any pattern.
I don't have my scalpel, so I can't test if my scalpel has done it, and I didn't know.
Dr. Harry Kane, you check your oxygen. You have 4 hours remaining. Tim Avnico, you have 8 hours remaining.
Damn.
And lastly,
Whatever you roll, don't tell me.
well, the others can see it. And you can say...
I'm rolling down the hallway.
Hey, you've got
I'm rolling.
6 hours.
6 hours left.
What have I got?
Your oxygen tank is
Oh,
ruptured.
so mine's just
got
fully
nothing.
gone.
It's there, but it's pierced. It's gone.
So
it's
it doesn't exist.
No oxygen.
I take it off.
The whole suit?
No, I take off the oxygen tank.
Okay.
I dislodge it and I
Can I find like a maintenance patch, like a panel that gives me a readout of the ship?
kick it towards you.
You
across
look
the floor.
around, this is just the airlock, so it's got the cabinets for the vac suits and maybe some other things to go on spacewalks, like some carts and some other machinery. But there is nothing else in this room that you can see.
What's out the door?
You open the door. The door's
I've
open.
gone through it.
All right.
You don't have your wheelchair, do you?
Yeah, I put him
Yeah,
back
you
in
can
it.
tell me.
It's 10% gravity, so Nova Blue, you go on these assignments with low gravity. So you're actually not at much of a disadvantage.
I've got training in 0G.
Yeah, perfect. That is perfect. So you use your ability for 0G training to just maneuver
North.
your way through. So you are not at disadvantage.
So
for this.
remind me, 10% is like, that's bouncy
It's
gravity.
bouncy moon gravity.
Yeah,
yes.
cool, easy.
My hair is flowing all about my head. My long,
Yes.
cascading black hair.
Through the helmet, or you're taking the helmet
I took
off?
the helmet off.
Yes.
It's super metal.
So the first one to walk through the door sees a sight.
Not walk.
Move through. Yeah, so to speak.
Yes, sorry.
disrespectful.
You
Float bounce.
You drift through this small base, go through the door, and you're greeted by a sight. In this round circular area of this dome you are in, about 12 meter across area, circular, in the middle of this room is a horrific sight. You see 2 colonists in their standard Azure base uniform, covered in blood, and laying on the floor. They're not moving.
I immediately
Doctors!
move
Everyone-
towards them.
Roll a fear save.
Okay.
I scan them.
That's more stress for me.
Please add a stress
If you fail.
if you fail. If you critically fail, remember to let me know. How do you react?
Oh, fuck!
What the fuck?
Is these your voices?
Doctors! Doctors!
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it. Come on, Eli, over this way. I'll get the scanner out and
Yeah.
have a look and see what they're afflicted by.
I
in the first
jog
place.
over frantically and I crouch down over them, almost gargoyle-like, as I inspect the bodies to see what the wounds might be.
I'm gonna look around for something to defend myself with.
So just remember, if you do fail, either let me know or act it out that you have failed, or at least tell I've got this under this.
I repressed
And-
my emotions.
Okay.
I freak the fuck out and start looking for shit.
Okay.
I suck on my lip. That's about all I express.
I want to continue on and see if there's any more injured
Yeah.
people.
I will describe the room. You've got a big circular room in the middle of this dome. It looks like a hemisphere and a dome. You look above, high ceilings, and you see the sort of lattice work of the metal, and you see little skylights and shutters around the place. Some are open, some are closed. And against the southern wall of looks like to be the exit into the other dome, you see a little glass panelled door, is a blockade of cabinets, security lockers, chairs, pot plants are just shoved up against the door from the inside, almost covering the door.
What the fuck?
Is this like a little... What kind of room is this again?
That's
sorry?
a barricade.
It's a circular room. There are multiple doors to the north, south, east, and west.
It's like a common area. Okay.
Common area, yes. It looks like it's got a little marker on the wall saying security dome.
Do we remember the layout of the ship, or not really? It's all hazy. Oh,
You don't remember getting the handover for the base at all, but there are computer terminals laying around, just blinking a small message.
oh, this is the base.
Oh,
You're on the base.
Oh, I thought it was the dropship. My bad.
yeah, I
No,
thought it was the
no.
dropship too.
Yeah.
Can I have a look at this blinking computer terminal?
Sure, you
Can I
walk
look
up
at
to the...
Can I look at the bodies
Yeah,
first?
let's... What does everyone like to do? And we'll go one by one.
I'm inspecting the bodies to see how they died.
Same. And I've got the medical scanner out as well.
Okay?
I've got plus 15 to field medicine.
Let's do that first. So you look... You don't have to roll. You're a trained
Okay.
doctor. You don't need to roll for this.
Good.
You look down and you see on their jumpsuits is a name on both. Daryl Huber, a scientist. You check their pulse, medical scanner, and they are clearly dead. You do not know how long the rigor mortis has set in. So maybe recent, within a day or two. I'm not sure what the time limit is. One has a chest wound. Daryl has a chest wound. Big old hole in his jumpsuit. And close by, the other male, both men, is Lawrence Morris on their little company jumpsuit. It says Azure Horizons, Azure Base Staff, Security. And nearby Lawrence is a bloody knife. Who's getting in close to the bodies?
Me.
Make another fear save as you see Lawrence, his wrists are opened and there's just red... Yes, this is the fear save.
That's a failed 35 over 20.
Please take a stress.
Where's the eraser?
Harry Kane, you concur, and you can summarize that one of these wounds is self-inflicted, the other wound looks to be done to the other person.
This is
I'm
not normal.
more curious about the chest wound.
This
What
is
caused
not
it?
normal.
The knife sitting close by.
Yeah,
This is
okay.
not normal.
I'll grab the knife.
Nova Blue, what are you doing in this situation?
You said they were security. Both of them are security.
One had a security name tag,
Lawrence was security. Cool.
Lawrence, and Daryl is a scientist. Doesn't say what kind of
Yep. We don't know.
study.
So cool.
Yes.
Easy.
Looks like their standard uniform.
So there's the barricaded room. There's no names or there's no map on any of the doors.
There is the lavatory just to the west. You see lavatory, and you see a small room that's circular with two doors.
Okay.
One of the other doors says security supplies.
Okay. Don't care about that.
Another one says computer terminal and maintenance. And the other has another supply, and one more is like a little habitation wing.
I'm gonna alert Dr. Tim to the was it engineering panel, and I'll go check out that last one you said, the
Habitation?
habitation. That's the one.
I am going to take the knife.
I thought he was taking the knife.
Did you say you were taking the knife?
Who are you talking to, remember?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you can take it then.
I was going to compare it to the wrist wounds. You're the surgeon. You think this knife matches?
It's not really that easy to tell, Kane, but given what we can see of the circumstances, I'd say it's most likely that this is the knife that did them both in.
Oh.
Tim Wilco. Tim Wilco? Why did I say Wilco? I think of Roger Wilco. Dr. Tim Avnico, you are in the northern room.
Yes.
And you are looking at the security console, and a small computer terminal is there.
Yes.
You log in, and a simple Azure Base Horizons AI pops up with some prompts.
G'day.
It says Azure Base Daily Tasks, blinking on the screen.
I want to type in like a maintenance override just to give me a general statistical layout.
Status check.
Yeah, of what the whole station is like, if there's
Sure.
any damages, leaks, anything like that.
You type in, and after a moment, a tone plays. Little jingle. Your friends at Azure Horizons would like to notify you of a meteorological event. Please stay calm and avoid windows while performing your corporate assigned duties around the Azure base facilities. Number 1. Unclog the toilets in Habitation Restroom B. Number 2, perform routine maintenance on the solar arrays 3 and 4. Number 3, replace the rearmost axle on the rover stored in the mechanics bay. Number 4,
Go outside in 2 hours, 32 minutes, 9, 8, 7 seconds and look up.
5, make the beds in the habitation barracks messy. For your participation, 1,000 credits will be deposited in your pre-selected financial institutions on Prospero's Dream. Thank you.
Right.
Did the rest of us hear that?
You would hear someone talking in a robotic, flat voice, but you're reading it as well, Dr. Tim.
Yeah.
Because I would roll a fear save if I heard that third one. Or fourth one.
The fourth one?
Go outside and look up.
Go outside in 4 hours, 32 minutes, 9, 8, 7, 6 seconds and look up.
See, it's... Audience. Let me take a moment here. My character is called Eli Darko. In Donnie Darko, which is where I got the name from,
Of course.
the rabbit appears and says, 28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, 12 seconds. That is when the world will end.
So through no fault of your own, yet again, John,
Yet again.
you have a very specific naming structure and theme for your character that may relate to this adventure.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of that creepy little side story about the moon killing people, where this infomercial pops up. It's like, go outside, lay on the grass and look up. Just reminds me of that, which always scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Can I try and type in, I just want like a station-wide, I want to know what rooms are damaged, if there's any pressure leaks, if there's any damages.
You access a simple map, station map, and I will bring it up for you. And a map appears on the screen. You have 4 domes connected by a walkway in the middle. You have number 1, which you are in, security. To the south is number 2, greenhouse and medbay solarium. Across to the southwest is habitation, number 3. And lastly, to the north of that is observatory and geology lab.
Cool. And then can I get like a security log? Like, I want to know what the fuck's happening.
Sure. I'll leave the map up for you to just have a look at, and I will tell you.
So based on this, the doorway to the habitation was barricaded? No.
The doorway to the greenhouse to the south.
Was
if you're going,
barricaded.
yes.
Gotcha.
There is no blood in the stars, only dust.
And I'm going to read this part in my head, not out loud,
Yeah,
and then report anything necessary to the team.
sure.
Were you handing me the knife?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it.
And I'm not reading this part out loud.
Sure. 1 second.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to creep people out again because I missed doing it when I was the android.
No, take it, do it.
So you look at the logs, everything seems to be normal, describing normal functions, normal operations, until some sort of meteorological event. And when you click on meteorological event, it says, no file found, 7 days ago. So it looks like normal logs. 10 days ago, 9 days ago, maintain routine maintenance, general space dust observatory, found precious mineral within the moon, and then got to 7 days, meteorological event, no file found.
Is there anything after that?
Nothing is after that.
What was the last thing logged?
The last log, 8 days ago, the day before, details general operations of the base. Doesn't look like there's anything abnormal. Routine maintenance, toilet maybe getting a bit clogged up. The rover came in with a hit a moon rock and broken. Maintenance requested.
So this is the security terminal and maintenance terminal?
This is a computer terminal. It's connected to the base.
Is there a way to access the cameras?
Yeah, sure. You type in access the cameras. You go security camera 1, and it shows Dr. Harry Kane and Eli Darko investigating the bodies out in the main room.
So it's just the main room camera?
Yes, you can go to the other camera for greenhouse.
Yep.
You click on the camera for the greenhouse. Fuzz.
Good. Always a bloody good start, that one. All right, on to the next one.
And you go to the medbay solarium.
Yep.
And again, the same sort of fuzz, but you see a woman standing in the middle of the room.
Right.
How? In what way?
Standing.
Just standing without moving.
Oh yeah, the queen of the swarm.
What is she What's she wearing?
She's wearing the same sort of jumpsuit as staff wear, sort of the light blue azure base jumpsuit, the uniform.
All right,
And a few minutes longer, she does move around.
I'll move on to the next few cameras and then I'll go back.
Sure. Camera number 3, which is the habitation ring.
Just shape fuzz.
Nothing.
Okay. And number 4.
And lastly, the observatory. It's really weird. You see very blurred outline of this telescope and you think figures are moving about, but it's almost if someone smeared the screen with blue paint and it's just this fuzzy, everything blue on the screen and just blurry.
Right.
Like some sort of opaque paint was splashed up and is covering the vision.
Can I go back to the medical center, the med bay?
Sure.
Is there a speaker function?
It doesn't look like from here there's an intercom that you can access.
All right. Then I'll just yell out to the rest of the crew. I got the computers and the cameras all up. Is there anything you guys want to check?
See if there's anyone else who's hurt.
I didn't see anyone hurt.
Okay, that's good.
There's some weird shit going on, guys.
Do you want to say that there's a woman alive?
There's a woman in the med bay, a couple of rooms away.
Okay.
And then the geo room is weird. There's blue everywhere and what looks like people moving around. Everything else is fuzzy. And there's a bunch of deleted reports from the last meteorite.
You find a crew manifest as well.
Yeah, and I got the crew manifesto here. What am I looking at?
You click on crew manifest and a whole bunch of names just start going down the screen really quickly. Bo, Stanton, Cook, Daryl Huber, scientist, Dudley Hicks, Cook, Irwin, O'Connell, worker, Jackson, Coleman, geologist, Gene Guerrera, Teamster, Jin Feng B, scientist, Jordan, Friedman, doctor, and it just keeps on going down. And it looks like there's about 2 or 3 dozen colonists, workers on this base.
Can I cross-reference it with the dude in the room that's dead?
Sure.
Can I see if it gives a report of him being dead?
No, you click on it and you just says private information locked. It just says Daryl Huber, scientist. And it's basically, you can't look at someone's personal file. You're only seeing their name tag and their tag on Lawrence Morris Security.
Hey, Dr. Daco. Can I borrow your login credentials?
What's your plan?
Well, something weird's happening and I want to look at these two out here and it's not letting me in, but you're the ship's doc. You should have access to their records.
All right, you lead Eli into the room to look at the panel. Nova Blue, you see 3 rooms. It looks even to be perhaps a brig, like a secure
Holding cell.
Secure holding cell, yeah.
Uh-huh.
There's 3 rooms.
Is there like a lock status? Occupied?
They all look to be locked and maybe opened by a security terminal.
Okay. Is there a peephole or a
Yeah,
window
you
or
look
anything?
in through the window and they all look to be clean. The beds are generally made and there's no sign of someone in there.
Weird. Okay. They'll head out.
Yeah.
Not really interested in that.
And you see Dr. Harry Kane finishing up with the investigation.
Hey, just found... Oh, fuck. Oh.
Yeah, you're averting your eyes.
Yep. That's...
That's all right. Come on.
Still not used to
Come
it.
this way. We'll move away.
And you join the others. And
One more thing I want to check. Can I check to see if we can find our gear?
there's no
No transmitter.
there's no tracker on your gear.
But like a personal storage area.
The duffel bag that Harry Kane is carrying is your duffel bag. These are your vac suits. It's got maybe little personalized patches on your own vac suits.
Yeah.
What does your patch say?
Oh, it's just a flame emoji.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe it's on your helmet or
Yeah.
sticker or something. What about you, Darko?
Mine just says, it's a friendly red and white label that says my name is, but it's left blank. This is just a void.
Yeah, I know the one. And Dr. Harry Kane?
Mine has a married couple on it that says game over.
Game over, man. Game over.
Game over, man.
Nova Blue, I believe you said yours.
Love myself.
Love myself. I love myself. And yeah, no sign of your other equipment. You look around and there's security lockers here. Wide open. empty.
Well, that ain't bloody good.
The doors to the middle of the room that are just on the western middle of the room,
Or the toilets.
just below the other door.
Sure, you open the door and you find a lavatory.
All right. Okay. Anything special about either of them?
One's clogged.
One's clogged.
Oh, fuck. Gotta get that done.
Going to use my skills to see if I can unclog it.
After you. Get in there.
I didn't know we were following the orders of the mad machine.
It looks like someone's opened the cabinet on top, the top deck, and has ripped out some of the mechanics of it, and there's blue loo just dripping along the sides. Someone's like grabbed the disinfectant chemical out of it and ripped it out, and there's blue everywhere.
Yeah, right. Getting that blue from that security camera.
Sure.
I don't really want to go into anything blue,
Okay.
because blue's kind of giving me the creeps
Do
right
you
now.
tell the others? Do you guys ask what was on the computer
Yeah, I told them about the logs and the camera
and the message?
and the message.
And the message?
The message.
Tell them. Tell them what you saw.
I saw a lady in the medical bay. It was fuzzy.
Was she hurt?
She was walking around. She looked all right.
Okay, what was she doing?
Just walking around, looking all right.
She wasn't performing a task or nothing?
She just was walking around.
Wandering.
Yeah,
That's
looking
weird.
a bit lost. I looked at the geo office. Blue. A lot of blue.
Okay.
There was some movement,
You mean like this kind of blue?
like that kind of blue. So I don't like blue.
So someone's obviously gone ham with the chemicals then.
Have you got that scanner of yours? Does that, Dr. Harry, does that scanner work on this?
Oh, what are you trying to figure out?
If there's something wrong with the chemical?
I mean, I am a
You're the
a
pathologist.
chemist.
It smells like blue loo.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
just blue
It's
loo.
detergent.
Okay. I got,
Sorry, what's blue loo? Is it like a cleaning thing? Is
yeah.
It like...
Yeah, you know in toilets when it flushes, you've got that blue chemical that runs down and cleans
No,
the loo.
but sure.
It's like a little,
No?
it's a little blue capsule like that.
Okay.
And you stick it in the top of the toilet,
Ah.
and it just keeps like cleaning.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay,
disinfectant. So with every flush, you get a nice cleanse of the chemical.
Okay.
Yeah, this is an ad for
Blue in the loo. We have
Brought to you
to
by Blue Loo.
we have to use it for our drug testing to make sure the water is blue, so they can't use it. They can't pee into the water and then scoop it up.
Yeah.
So it's another use for blue in
Cool.
the loo. Anyway, right. Well,
Someone grabbed this in great desperation and fear.
but
Panic.
Well, yeah, the toilet's clogged. I'd grab it in a panic too.
the log said the toilet was busted before whatever this geological event was.
Oh, okay.
Tell us more about
Sorry, what?
that.
A geological event?
So you know how? So I went through the notes,
Hmm.
and it gave us a bunch of tasks. One was fix a toilet. One was repair a robot.
Fix a robot?
Not a
Yeah.
robot.
A rover.
Rover.
A rover. It's a fucking robot. Yeah,
I thought you were an engineer.
yeah. Like,
He is.
He's got that lingo, the super unclear, vague one. It's annoying all the time.
I'm going to roll intellect to see if he's hiding some of the orders.
Does he seem suspicious?
Well,
I'm trying to fucking remember what it is myself.
what I'm saying is, if I had read that mysterious order that said, look at the sky in this time with a countdown,
Hold on, he's
Oh
going
yeah, I'm
through
getting there. I've
getting
got
to
to
it.
softball you first.
wouldn't you say the weird ones first?
No,
No, I'm going to give you the not important one.
the truth.
he's an engineer. There's an order to these things.
So yeah, so there's fix a few little doohickeys. None of that shit's important. The big one was in.
This is every time you take your car in for a service, and then you're just waiting for them to tell you what the worst part of the repair is.
John, your character Eli can go and press the button right now.
Let me fucking get there.
If you're dubious, you're listening to him just muddle through these words, and you're like, I'm going to read it myself.
There's a countdown to one of these geological, astrological event things, right?
Oh, okay, sure.
It's telling us
Kind
to
of countdown.
go out the countdown, the one with numbers, and
Yeah,
it goes
starts
beep,
at the top and
beep,
goes lower.
Beep.
How can they predict that?
I don't want to know.
Oh, there's machinery for this sort of thing.
Yeah, that's all like the
We have telescopes.
geo. Yeah.
What did
anyway.
it actually say? Did it say, observe meteorological survey?
I didn't write it down.
It said,
Just go and read it.
Yeah,
I'm
just
going
go
to
and
walk
read it.
over and read it because it was weird. It was phrased weirdly, and you're not
It said-
playing that up.
It was requesting us to go outside.
I want my
and
character
stare.
to know that it was weird.
All right, here we go. The same little tone plays. Ding, 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 ding. Your friends at Azura Horizons would like to notify you of a meteorological event. Please stay calm. And it keeps going. Please stay calm and avoid windows while performing your corporate assigned duties around the Azura base facilities. Number 1. Unclog the toilets in Habitation Restroom B. Number 2. Perform routine maintenance on solar arrays 3 and 4.
That's one.
Number 3. Replace the rearmost axle on the rover stored in the mechanics bay. Number 4.
Go outside in 2 hours, 15 minutes, 9, 8, 7 seconds, and look up.
Number 5. Make the beds in the habitation barracks. Messy, messy. For your participation, 1,000 credits. And so on.
I'm going to roll a fear save on that.
Sure. It's just creepy for you.
Yeah, it's really creepy.
It's a we need to go outside and look up.
That is a fail, so that's a stress increase.
What kind of message is that? What's going on outside? They said don't look through the windows. They said don't look through the windows. They said go out and look up. What does that mean?
Well, this is a research center.
But why would a research center ask us not to look out the windows?
I'm going to head to the airlock that we were in the previous room.
Have you ever sat in a spaceship close to the sun and it tells you, hey, don't look out the windows, there's a sun out there?
Then don't put fucking windows there.
Eli, you're swept with a wave of claustrophobia
This isn't right.
as the walls just start closing in on you.
Look, man, I don't...
Nothing outside but God.
Does anybody know...
God's coming.
Does anybody actually know what the station was researching?
Yeah, you know. You were here on contract.
Yeah.
You remember it was an 8-month contract for scientific research, and it's got an observatory on the base. So you're looking at astrological bodies, you're examining the moon composition.
Mm-hmm.
It's very clear. There's like stars in the distance and cataloging and yeah.
Exactly, yeah. There. It's literally what this place is designed to do. Why it's telling us to go outside, couldn't tell you. But
There's a time limit on it, so I'm going to check out the room up. I'm going to just go through all the doors. I just want to see what's open and what's not.
I've never seen a corporate order that says, in such colloquial terms, go outside and look up.
As you're all
Yeah.
looking around, Nova Blue, you have gone back into the exterior airlock.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking for?
I'm closing the door and opening the airlock, putting on my helmet, all that stuff.
Oh,
I'm going outside.
the rest of you see them do this. What do? You see beep, blue, beep,
Blue!
blue.
No, you guys were arguing about dumb shit. I'm gone.
shit.
I'm not going outside.
One thing I will mention is your vac suits all have short-range comms.
Well, I can't go outside. I've got no oxygen, so...
You can't.
Blue,
Yeah.
what are you doing there, bud?
Oh, we saw there was a missing suit and someone appeared to go outside. Was that right?
The exterior door opens, and you walk out.
Do you see any footprints out there?
I'm going to check out the area.
Have a look for footprints while you're out there, bud. Shit.
Sure can.
So you see, it's like nighttime on this side of the moon. You see the
Oh,
little
that's right,
blinking
yeah.
lights, and you see the stars above. Perfect vision. As you look up, you see little reflections of blue just sparkling, and you're mesmerized. You just look at these blue specks. Please make a sanity save at advantage. A sanity save at advantage.
Not even everything can abide the darkness and silence. Only nothing.
The rest of you see Nova Blue just staring up.
Is there a way to...
I'm not watching. I'm doing stuff.
Couple of things. One, do these suits have like little headlamps on them or no?
They sure do.
They do. Cool.
Yes.
Good to know. Two, these sparkling things, it looks like the roof is made of sequins and there's a light hitting it, or comets.
No,
or-
this is in the app. This is orbiting in space. You look up at the stars, and they're sort of set in their brightness, but you see some reflective material, little mirrors or shiny metal just floating in the small atmosphere.
Ah, so like fireflies, sort of. Not really.
Something metallic reflecting the light, and there's a bluish azure light.
And then sanity. I have to roll below sanity.
Yes.
Like a blue-tinged scope flare.
That's a pass. I'd rolled
Critical
2 ones.
success.
That's a critical success.
Critical success?
Yeah.
You look at this light and it's something at the back of your mind to say that's strange, but you manage to steel yourself against it, and you can reduce your stress
Oh, sick.
if you like.
By 1?
Yes, by 1.
Okay, cool.
Because of the critical success.
Yeah.
And as your lights go down again onto the floor, you see the boot marks of multiple moon boots, backsuit boots, and then the drag marks as you're sort of floating around and looking at the ground. You see the drag marks, and then you see boots of people walking.
So it looks like a number of people dragged something, or people have been moving around this area for quite some time.
It looks like 2 people dragged 2 other things. 2 other
Okay, they were
objects.
each dragging something.
Yeah, side by side. Yes.
I've found some boot marks. So it looks like 2 people were dragging a thing each. And there's this weird blue stuff in the sky. Yeah.
Blue, maybe come back inside and we'll figure it out from here.
I was gonna try get to one of the other rooms from the outside because there was a barricade up. So I thought we could get external access.
I think it'll be simpler just to pull the barricade apart.
Can I check the door to the north?
Yep.
Sure, while Nova Blue is on their little space float, Harry Kane, you check the door to the north and you find another similarly office chairs, desks, maybe sort of managerial stuff, logs, things like that. Same sort of machinery as before, little console in the corner.
Cool. I'll check the other closed door that we haven't looked at.
And the last door to the south is more like a storage area. You see cabinets all, some are flung open, some are closed.
Eli, come and let me go through these, see if there's anything of your equipment.
You find
Okay.
none of your equipment, but you do find some stuff from the base.
Such as?
You find an electronic tool set. You find some chem lights, orange, some mylar blankets, 3 of them.
What blankets?
Mylar.
Mylar, the heat absorbing
Yeah.
blankets.
Space blankets.
Space blankets.
Yeah, alfoil ones.
And that's about it. Everything else looks like it's been ransacked. You guys are really hungry and your mouths are dry. You're thirsty, hungry. These suits feel like they're closing in on you.
Well, since I can't wear mine outside yet, unless I find an oxygen tank, I might as well take mine off.
You take yours off and you feel much better.
Yeah. I've got grey medical scrubs with purple trim on them. And yeah, that's it.
Nova Blue, you float back in, or you're
What's
still outside?
the length of the hallways?
They're about 10 meters from the one you see to the south.
Oh, okay. I'm going to head towards that.
Okay. So you're bouncing around outside,
I'm going to start clearing the barricade from the door.
Is there a way to
and you begin working on that.
reset the airlock so I can go in there without depressurizing the whole
I
room?
would have closed
It's
it.
closed.
Oh, it is closed?
One has to close for the other to open. It can't just be both open.
Yeah, that's right.
And it closes automatically. Yeah.
I sabotage the door.
All right, I'm going to go in and go out to stick with Blue.
Okay. You do a spacewalk as well. Oxygen ticking down.
I don't know if it's this music, but this is the most frightened I've ever been playing Mothership.
Yeah, it's creepy as
It's
shit.
a different theme from Rain and Blood, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nova Blue,
This is the real stuff.
you float down towards the solarium and medical, what was it called?
The
Greenhouse. The greenhouse.
greenhouse.
And you see all the open area beyond your vision is sort of like glass and like perspex translucent. So you can see, so the light can stream in onto the greenhouse.
Oh, one note. Which way were the drag marks going?
Off towards the north and then west, arcing around the top of the base. Off in the other direction.
I don't want to go.
I'd go that way, surely.
I don't want to go that way.
No, I'm going that way.
All right, I'm going to go with Blue.
Yeah.
Towards the offerings.
Yes.
No, people moving supplies.
You're in constant contact with your friends. What do you tell them? Okay, we're going on an excursion.
Well, I was outside. I saw the things, looking around. I saw the drag marks, so I'm gonna follow them. And I was like, I'm gonna go. Dr. Avnica. I'm gonna follow these tracks, see if there's more people who need help.
Tim Avenco.
Avenco, sorry.
You might have got Ravnica and Avenus mixed up.
Okay.
No?
I've got Avnico.
Avnico. It doesn't matter.
It was Avnico.
It's all made up. Pronounce it however the fuck you want.
It's Avnico, right?
Avnico, yeah.
Okay, good. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure I've mispronounced it, so fuck knows. Yeah, copy that. Copy Harry. Copy Darko.
Harry and Eli, are you assisting each other in removing this barricade?
What are you thinking?
I just radioed them. Can I not just radio them?
Yeah, but they're doing something. What are you? You're walking off into the distance, following the tracks.
Yeah, I'm not
with
going
Nova
to walk
Blue.
off until I radio them and let them know where the fuck we're going.
Yeah, you said you're following the tracks.
Do they copy?
Yeah, I'm going to radio them. I want to make sure that they know we're going.
We copy. Where are you headed?
They found some tracks. We're going to go and follow it.
You found some tracks.
Yeah.
Well, that's good news. We're gonna keep clearing away the barricade to see if we can gain access to the rest of the base, I think.
10 minutes go by. Eli Darko, Harry Kane, you are removing stuff from this barricade. It's quite difficult. Someone has purposely intertwined everything to make it just a big lump.
Are you sure it's a good idea to take away the thing that someone put there to keep something out?
Well, no. The 2 people in here died anyway.
Yeah, but that was them, wasn't it? Didn't you say that they did that themselves?
Well, it's hard to really say for sure, but... We can't just stay here, and I can't go outside that way because my suit has no oxygen. So, this is the only recourse that I have.
Roger Dodger, keep us updated.
20 minutes go by. Nova Blue and Tim Avnico, you are now into the darkness of the moon. The lights are shining down on these grooves in the moon dust, and you continually following it.
Does he have to make a sanity save for those blue lights?
Yes, thank you very much for telling me.
Did I look up is the question.
Surely.
I think when Nova Blue said, there's some weird blue light up, you would have just
Does that? Hey,
looked
there's
up.
some blue lights up there. Look at them quick.
What am I making? Sanity.
Sanity with advantage. He is looking at his dice. Dr. Tim Avnico.
No.
Okay.
It's a
Be
fail.
more descriptive. What under what?
I got 61 over 53.
So you failed?
Yep.
Nova Blue. Dr. Tim suddenly stops, staring at the lights.
Yeah, it's freaky, isn't it?
Doesn't answer.
Is he just... He's frozen. Frozen still.
He's not frozen in... he's just looking up.
Yeah. You alright there, bud? We may need a doctor on deck.
And he just flops to the floor.
Belay that, we definitely need a doctor on deck. We have an unconscious patient. I'm going to start slapping him.
Through the helmet.
Yeah, slapping.
shaking the
ting,
helmet.
ting, 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 ting.
So,
Can you bring him in?
Dr. Tim, you are unconscious. Nova Blue, do you have the strength to bring Dr. Tim back?
I've got half the limbs of everyone else. I use the movers to carry. It doesn't work.
Okay, let's you start going back to the base.
No, I'm hanging with my bud. I've called for them. They'll come.
They're 20 minutes away.
We need a...
You're not moving?
I don't have
I
oxygen.
can't do shit.
You can start going
God.
back.
I don't have
I'm not
oxygen.
leaving him.
Okay, well, you can drag him back. It's 10% gravity. Okay, you're staying put. The others, what do you do? Only one of you can go.
I'll go, but god damn it, stay safe. That door's not barred anymore, and I can't help.
You've cleared the barricade. You were doing the last piece when you got this radio through. Dr. Harry Kane, you rush to the airlock. You suit up. You get ready. What is your oxygen level?
4 hours, and
4
I'm going to be
hours.
dragging in the body. I'm not wasting time out there on such low oxygenation.
That 4 hours now becomes 3 hours and 20 minutes as you use double your oxygen just running across this surface until you see Nova Blue and Tim Avnico.
Come on, you need to get inside as well. We're not risking this anymore.
Please make a sanity save at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Sorry, advantage.
There you
Oof.
Where's all this advantage coming
Why
from?
do you hate me?
It's light reflection up in the atmosphere.
Where's all the advantage coming from?
I don't know.
We're scientists.
27 under 55.
Nice.
Got it. So you arrive, you grab Tim Avnico and begin dragging them back. Nova Blue, you follow.
I'm just watching the door controls to see if anything terrible happens.
Doesn't look like there's anything
I
on
didn't
the
know
other
if you're
side.
supposed to move someone when they're unconscious.
There's no point in keeping him out here. It's
Oh,
not
sure.
safe.
Please minus another 40 minutes. All of you from your
okay.
oxygen. And now You arrive back. The airlock opens, and you come in dragging through the low gravity. This is why you're not getting big checks. And you're in the center.
I'm going to rush over to him and grab his head and start inspecting his eyes and his face.
I'm going to use the med scanner.
It looks like he's stable, heart rate elevated, maybe.
Can I make a fear save?
You certainly can. One of your
Yeah,
one
my
of your
buddy, he's in
buddies are
trouble.
down. You know each other.
I'm going to perform some chest compressions.
Well, he's not. He's breathing.
What the fuck?
No. I'm just going to try and shock him awake.
Do you take his helmet off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you take his helmet off. His eyes are flickering.
I believe the technique you're using is a trap squeeze, not a chest compression.
I'm going to snap my fingers in front of his ears. I'm going to kind of gently slap his face. I'm going to say,
Can you hear me, Tim? Tim, can you hear me?
Tim, you wake, wide awake, your eyes bursting out, just wide-eyed. Your faculties start to return, your fogginess returns. You have the obsession, the need to incorporate something blue into your person.
I run for the
I'm
bathroom.
already holding him, so I hold him down.
I start lunging for the bathroom.
Both of you roll a strength.
I'm on top of him.
You
so
can
I'll do
add a
that
skill
too.
to this if you think it would help.
I don't know if this is relevant. My hair is blue. I've got the blue mohawk.
You
I
do.
don't-
Is your helmet off, though?
No, I would have had
But
that on.
Tim knows it's blue. Tim, do you lunge at Nova Blue?
Yeah, my brain is going straight for blue in the loo.
Okay, blue in the loo.
All right.
What is those strength checks?
So the single is the 6. And
Roll
then
with advantage
Who wants to pick? Oh, roll with advantage.
because
All right,
Eli is helping.
I'll roll both of them and see which one's lower, I guess.
It's alright.
Is it lower I'm looking for?
Lower you're looking
Yeah.
I critically failed.
for. Oh, so you,
Oh, I rolled a
you're
6.
held. Tim, what do you do? They're holding you in place.
Ah!
Everyone who failed a check before, please take another stress. Remember that. So those sanity saves before, the fear save you made, you passed, didn't you?
Yeah.
Nova Blue, yes.
He was the only one who failed.
Yeah, so he takes a stress right now. A minute goes by. You have not incorporated blue into your person. Take another stress.
Hey, calm down, man.
I need
How do we knock him out?
I need blue!
I'm going to...
Punch him.
Yeah, I'm going to try and knock him out.
Roll another strength check with advantage. And Tim, you're having to beat this. Not again. Take another stress.
I'm gonna go search the storeroom for something blue and safely edible.
You look around. There's no food here. You've searched before.
Is there anything blue?
You find a blue ballpoint pen.
Grab that.
You grab the blue ballpoint pen. You run to Tim.
I take out the ink bit.
You take out the ink.
Give him the empty pen cartridge.
What?
The
What?
casing.
The
Yeah,
casing's
got
not
pen.
blue. The ink's blue.
Oh, I thought the outside
I grab
would be
some of the
blue.
blue loo and I smear it across his face.
You smear this blue across Tim's face through the vac suit as you're both holding him down.
Just one cheek to the other.
And Tim, you look around and you just... Do you have a hand free? Can you go up and get it? Can you touch your face?
I don't know. Do I have a hand free? I'm being grappled.
Yeah, but you can have a hand free if you want.
Yeah.
You slam it into your face, rub it around, you see blue, you begin licking your fingers and shoving your hand into your mouth,
Yes.
and the feeling subsides, and you start to calm down, and we'll see you next week.
Oh, what?
All right, we're taking
What?
his oxygen tank and throwing him out.
Don't eat blue loo, kids. Just
Yeah.
PSA.
eat
Don't
blue.
do that.
That's bad for you.
You're sitting there with the ink in your hands of this pen ready. You know, you were ready for it.
I was
Don't-
waiting. I was
don't
like, if you give him the
ingest it.
cartridge, he's going to stab himself.
I would have too. 100% would have stabbed myself.
All right, thank you very much. This has been part 1 of Nobody Wake the Bugbear's playthrough of MOONBASE Blues by Ian Yusem for the Mothership RPG. You can find links to this adventure as well as Ian's other projects like Hull Breach Volume 1 in the episode description. Maps for the Azure base have been generously provided by Lazarus from the Mothership Discord. You can use these maps for your own game. The link is also included below. The music in this episode has been provided by our very own John. Hopefully, as well as tracks by Alexander Nakarada from serpentsoundstudios.com. Other sound effects have been sourced from freesound.org using the Creative Commons license. Thank you very much for listening. If you like what we do and want to keep the Mothership content flowing, you can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/NWTBPodcast. You can also find us on our socials at NWTBPodcast and NWTBugbear for our Twitter. We will see you in the next episode.
How you feeling, John?
I'm well. Now that
Don't be blue, John.
I was going to say now
The
that the
skies will shine.
now that the
for
first bit of
you.
dramatic stuff has been revealed, I'm not as scared as I was
Good.
because I didn't know what was in store for us. Like this felt very Lovecraftian to me.
Okay.
It still does.
It still does.
Yeah.
He's just ate a bunch of blue loo. It can't be good for
Oh,
you.
it can't be a bunch. Just enough to coat his face.
Yeah.
It's okay. We have 2 doctors here.
We have multiple doctors.
3 doctors. We're all doctors.
They all rolled scientists, people. We'll find out
This
next
reminds
time
me of Uzumaki. Has anyone read that?
what happens. We'll see you next week. Thank you for listening.
I'm going to the toilet. Bye.
Bye.